Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David and today I'm going to play more bug dates. If you haven't seen the previous video, this is a game where your ex-best friend has talked you into being a contestant on a bug dating game. In this world there are people, and there are people who are half bug. And in the last video I really liked the Scorpion girl and what her answers were to the dating game. So I went out with her. And we had a lovely relationship. But now I want to see if I can get the bad end. I hope the bad ending doesn't go too bad. Start. I'm just gonna jump right into the date with the Scorpion girl. So if you'd like to see everything that builds up to that, then feel free to click whatever link pops up here. I probably forgot to put it there anyway. But you can check out my first video, Bug Dates #1. So I picked all of Blair's answers, and I'm going on a date with her. However, this next question is something I didn't press before, so...
So, looks like everything turned out well, didn't it?
So before I put, yeah, I guess, maybe I was wrong about this whole thing, but now I'm going to press, yeah, it was fun, a little bit, but I don't know. I wasn't quite satisfied with the outcome. I might just cancel the date. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry if you felt that way about it then. Maybe I could have just, not. Yeah, my bad. I just thought it would make you happy and stuff.
Five's face slowly turned from a smile to a frown as she talked. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how stuff played out. Sorry, Five. It was a nice thing to do, though. Don't get me wrong.
I guess you're right. And you did get that picture with Blair to rub in Alistair's face, at least.
You pulled your phone out of your pocket as you decide to tell them. Aww. Oh, we're gonna tell her over their text? Aww. You pulled out your phone out of your pocket as you decide to tell them over text. Sending the message, you wait for their response. I'm sorry, but I don't think this is gonna work out. I know, it might sound rude, but it might just be best for us to cancel this date. Very sorry.
Oh well, darn. Better luck next time, right? Well, see you when I see you.
Blair. You didn't expect them to take it so well, but they did, which was somewhat of a relief to you. It just ends. Okay then, I'm gonna try, instead of just canceling the date right off, seeing if I can pick all the most negative choices that I don't want to pick. She looks so cool. I don't want to break her heart.
I hope you didn't wait for me long. And you don't need to worry about the tickets, because I already purchased it for both of us.
Blair said, flashing you a bright smile and showing you tickets she's holding with 2 fingers. Last time I said, oh thank you. You shouldn't have to, but thank you. You didn't have to. I can buy it myself. I don't know if that's supposed to sound, like, pretentious or not. I have no idea, but I'm gonna pick it. Boop. You didn't have to, though. I can buy it myself. You say haughtily. Oh dear. Blair's smile slightly wavered, but she kept on smiling. Oh. Blair, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I have to break your heart like this. Forgive me.
Oh, don't be like that. I asked you to go with me to this art museum without knowing your preferences. Might as well buy you your ticket.
Aww. Blair beckons you to go in first, then follows behind you. Why did you join the dating show? I mean, you're a star. Who wouldn't want to date you? Blair chuckles at your question.
True. It does seem like that to some people. Just, I don't really know.
I said boredom when we first met.
And it still pretty much holds true. And yeah, my folks were happy to know I would try romance, though, so I guess I have that going for me.
I guess saying we can take our time is the nicest thing, so I'll go, so you're looking for a fling? Mockingly. I don't know if that is... I don't know how negative that is. That seems pretty cute, actually. That seems like adorable banter. Blair's eyes widen with shock.
Oh, no, it did sound like that, but...
Blair scratches the back of her head.
I swear that's not what I meant. And please, I'm not that type of person. Just a misunderstanding is all.
Yeah, sorry. It just kinda sounded that way. No malicious intent, I promise. You notice some people in the museum looking at both of you, and you are being a little bothered by the attention.
Are you okay there, Espoir?
Yeah, it's just... Won't your fans be angry if they see you dating someone?
Oh no, some of my fans are very supportive of me. That's why I love them.
Some? That's not really reassuring. I hate being so mean. Where's Void? This is her job. I'm not supposed to be the mean one. I didn't feel like putting on that wig and that makeup. Get off my back. Well, fine.
Some? That's not really reassuring. Don't worry, Espoir. I can't help but worry, you know? Since I was born, I've been living a peaceful life, and I don't want some random psychos attacking me just because I'm on a date with you.
It does have a point. It does have a point.
Come on now, Espoir. My fans aren't psychos, and they're easy to talk to. So if ever that happens, I'll just warn them for you.
You nodded, but was not that reassured much.
You both keep looking around the art museum.
TB man. Oh, TB man. You're on your way to becoming a Tumblr sexy man. Don't worry, you're on your way.
After a bit of the normal fan meets idol convo, and the fan leaves, Blair turns back to you.
Last time I said you looked so cool. But I'm going to say something horrible. Something horrible that I don't mean.
That looks so annoying. Sometimes fans shouldn't bother you on your days off like this.
Blair scratches her head.
Are you annoyed? Well, a little. They should be a little sensitive. And you too, since you aren't alone, and you're with me. Sorry, I can't just ignore them, you know. It's fine. So, things like this might happen if we start going out. What things? You know, like fans approaching me for autographs and photos and stuff.
Last time I said, I won't mind though. Let's completely put the nail in the coffin of this date and go, oh, that would be so tiring. That would be so tiring. Oh, Blair, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Blair.
Blair visibly looks sad at your response. I mean, they're your fans, not mine. Why would they need to bother us when we're together, when they can ask for your attention when you're alone? You need privacy too. You can just reject them.
Oh, yeah, she's not gonna like that.
I can't just reject them, you know. They're the reason why I'm standing here today. They are my supporters, they're thick and thin.
You continue chatting with Blair about art and its history and having a good time with each other. I don't think that's what's happening right now. We sound like we're on the verge of an argument. Aww.
With that, the date ends. It went well in your opinion. Not the best, but not the worst. Still good. Both of you head home. A few weeks after the date happened, you went home after work, lying down on your bed when you heard your phone notification go off like 1,000,000 times.
Oh dear.
Curious, you look at your social media to be bombarded with hate messages from random people. Oh no!
Oh dear. Blair, I'm so sorry.
Huh? Little Pog?
Little Pog? Ouch. You think you're so good? Well, you're flippin' ugly. Biscuit. Ooh, man. You hoe. Balls, there's nothing that you could say that could make me hate you. You flippin' ugly. I'm a flower. Of course I'm ugly. I don't even have a mouth. What are you guys talking about? Redacted, redacted, redacted. Huh. Bunch of people seem upset with me.
You're very confused as to why you are getting these messages, some even having your address and personal details, when a new message pops up.
Oh dear. Doxman, we know who you are. We saw you with Blair in the art museum, and you think you're that good for treating her that way? Actually, I was very nice to Blair. It's her fans I was dissing.
You didn't know how they got your address, but there must have been someone watching when you two were on that date.
It was TB Man.
Okay, I may have fluffed up here. Can't be that bad, right?
Nope, completely wrong,
as more messages flood your inbox, and you get a text from Blair. Hey, could we call for a bit? It's kinda important.
Yeah, I kinda see why you want to call right now.
As you hit the call button on your phone, you wait for Blair to pick up. I'm so sorry for the threats you're getting right now. I don't know how they even found you out, but I'm so sorry for this even happening. I didn't... Blair, I know you're trying to help and all, and I appreciate this a lot, but please, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know, but I still didn't want this to happen. Yet it's happening. You hear the regret in Blair's voice as they talk. You try to comfort them in some way. The date didn't work out too well. We get that. But this isn't really your fault. This is just how it is for most big pop stars, right? It'll pass. Hopefully. I don't want to put you in harm's way. You're nice, just some stuff happened and it was my fault. Promise I'll stop this, yeah?
Oh, she thinks it's her fault, but she did nothing wrong, Blair.
Sure, and I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I'm just a flippin' flower. I'm doing fine. I'm dandy.
Bye. Bye. And with that, the call ended. Death threat after death threat. It finally stopped, surprisingly.
Well, at least your fans are very dedicated.
While waiting for your bus, you receive a text from Blair. Hope it stopped now. I'm so sorry for what happened. It did. I don't know what you did, but yeah, thanks. You're welcome. I'll see you when I see you. And you never really heard from Blair again. You did hear about her in the news every so often, but you never talked personally again.
Aw, bad end. It's not that bad. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got locked in a basement. I'd say this is a good end. Okay, I'm gonna need some positivity. I'm gonna need some positivity now. So, that ant, Mr. Ant, where'd he go? Mr. Ant, you gonna get it. You gonna get it, Mr. Ant.
Ant does have a point, in that everything is at least, to some extent, fueled by self-benefit. Ant nods his head slightly in agreement, fixing his glasses afterwards. With that out of the way, it's on to the next question. If your partner crossed one of your boundaries, how would you react? I would have made it clear at the start what made me uncomfortable and what didn't in order to avoid the situation altogether. If they forget at first, I can let it slide, but if it happens multiple times, then I would talk to them about it. So, you like to be upfront about your feelings, correct? Not necessarily, but that's one way of putting it. And he's cool and calm and collected and seems to be pretty well off.
You forgot to mention that he's kinda hot.
So he seems like a reasonable option to date with the added bonus of him also looking cool.
Yeah!
Thank you for your kind words. I greatly appreciate them. Ant gave you a closed-eyed smile as he thanked you with one of the second pair of arms placing itself atop their chest. Wait, did he have 4 arms?
And with that, our contestant has spoken. I didn't even notice how many arms the dude has. We thank everyone that has participated in this little game of ours. And we do so hope to all that didn't get picked that you'll come back another time for another try at finding your own buggy lover.
Ant said to wear something formal for your date and just waited for you to be picked up in front of your house. You don't even know how he got your address.
Is there something we don't know, Ant?
It must be the power of a tycoon's son. You are greeted by a luxurious car the moment you stepped outside your home. The windows of the car rolls down and reveals the ever-so-handsome Ant. Ant greets you as you approach his car.
Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I should stop simping. No, I should not stop simping. I should not. Whoa golly. Whoa golly. Come on, I gotta finish the video. I can't keep simping.
Hello, Espoir.
Hi, you look good. Espoir, please, stop drooling. It's very unladylike.
Thank you. You look quite stunning yourself, darling.
He's already breaking out the darling? Stop! Stop!
As you step into his car, you blush slightly at his compliment. You settle yourself in, but end up struggling with your seatbelt. That being said, Ant helps you clip it in.
Oh, so that means he's like leaning over my chest. Thanks. Thanks. More like, thank you. Ant smiles at you. You are very much welcome. Okay then. Okay. Yeah, I think he did have an extra set of arms. He had like little ant arms. Cute. I bet he's very strong. To my brief knowledge of ants, male ants are drones, and they're only used for breeding with the queen, or is that just bees? Feel free to drop some ant lore in the comments if you know about ants, because ants are fascinating, actually. You ride with Ant in comfortable silence. You both arrived at your destination, Skybettle, the skyscraper restaurant. It's very well known in this part of town. Ooh. You look at Ant with a shocked expression. We're going to eat here? Ant chuckled at your reaction and smiled at you. Yes, you stay here. Confused as to why Ant is asking you to stay in the car, you watch him get out of the car. He then goes to your side and opens the door for you and offers you one of his hands. You exasperatedly look at him. You do know I can get out of the car by myself, right? Espoir! Flower espoir! Espoir! Flower espoir! He's being nice! Come on now. Ant chuckled. I know. You still took his hand, and Ant gave the car keys to the valet, and then escorted you inside the building. Ah. The waiter leads you to your seats located near wide windows overlooking the stars and the bustling cities below. Ant helps you with your seat before taking a seat himself. You admire the view before turning your attention to Ant, who was looking at you with a content smile. Do you like it?
Oh yes. Oh yes, I do. Oh yes.
Yeah, and the view is so beautiful, I say, gazing at him. Then I guess I made the right decision. Ant smiled. You so did. It just, I love it. You put your hands together as you turn and smile at Ant as well. I'm glad you do. The waiter walks up to both of you and poured wine into your goblets. You don't mind, right? You look at Ant with confusion. This is a course meal, so I picked the menu myself, if that is okay with you. Oh, it's okay. I quite like surprises. And I do. Ant, who was satisfied with your answer, nodded. Then I hope I like what you chose for me, then. With both of you eating silently, you decide to break the silence and ask Ant a question. So, Ant, why did you join this dating show anyway? Yeah. Well, it was a bet, as stupid as it may sound. My brother, Axe, put us in a bet of some sort. He has a brother named Axe? Oh. That if I get someone to go out, or find someone that's willing to be in a relationship with me, then I would finally gain their respect. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You're usually overshadowed by them, right? So you would want to prove at least something to them. Yes, it's pretty much like that. That's kind of shallow, don't you think? Oh, what a horrible thing to say. Why do you need a relationship to gain their respect? Yeah. Ant looks at you, confused. What do you mean? Like, getting a relationship shouldn't be a reason for you to gain their respect. They should respect you with or without a relationship. You said, fuming. Aww. Ant chuckles at your reaction and secretly touched because of what you said. Oh, he's blushing. Ah. Thanks. Nothing. Oh. Ant gave you a closed-eyed smile, his hand moving to hold yours, making you slightly flustered at his gesture. Well, I'm sorry, sir, but you're gonna have to put another ring next to that other ring. Implying that I'm going to marry him. Implying that I'm going to marry him on the spot right now. Here, we're getting married now. I'm sorry. The two of you are finishing your meal and just chatting. Oh. So why did you choose this place for our date anyway? It's so fancy here. Because a fancy boy needs the fancy. Aunt smiled. Of course I wanted to impress my date. First impressions are important, dear. I do so hope you're impressed. Oh, I was impressed when you came out wearing that turtleneck. Oh boy. Oh, sir. Sir, how dare you? How dare you, sir? Aunt asked casually, but is really hoping you're impressed with the date. So, how was the meal? And everything else? It was lovely. It was great. The food is delicious, and the ambience and view is really beautiful. I should go to a restaurant that has a nice view. That'd be nice. I haven't been to a fancy restaurant in a couple years. That's lovely. You're not exactly sure where he's looking half the time, so it was kind of hard to do eye contact and be polite. He has cool-looking eyes. And a cool-looking everything. Looking at his watch, Aunt's smile seems to fade. Well, dear, it seems to be getting late. Aunt stands up from his chair to help you out of yours as he offers you his hand. Right, yeah, I forgot. I guess I got caught up in the moment, huh? Sorry, I'm just over here falling in love. After almost a month. Ah, Aunt! The water's overflowing! Aunt hurriedly turns off the stove, and you both look at your overflowed pasta water. You and Aunt looked at each other and laughed. I didn't know that it would be difficult cooking for our dinner. Cue Aunt chuckling at your comment. Yes, cooking is quite the difficult task. Later, fixing up the mess and setting up the table, you both sit down semi-overcooked pasta in front of you. Did you have fun cooking, though? Oh, it's always fun when I'm with you, Espoir, and I'm happy that I'm with you right now. Ah! I like this end. I like this end a lot. This is a good end. I like this end. I like this end. All right, game over. Game over. Nobody else needs to... Oh, wait. There's that cute fly, and that cute roach, and that really, really pretty spider. Well, I think I'm going to stop here for now, but I've got a lot to catch up on. I've got a lot to do. I love Ant. I wish we could have gotten to see his brother act so we can rub it in his face. Just Ant is like, look what I have. I have a girlfriend, and she's a flower, and I love her, and we're in love. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself. Have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.